So the first thing we talked about was the grip, just getting your right hand a little bit more on top, just getting that thumb, as you said, just turned over a little bit more. Again, noticeably not really that much difference, okay? It's just about the V's that we're getting here. That V now is a bit more towards the right shoulder, where that V is a bit more towards your right elbow. But that 2 or 3 degrees is, as we said, enough to square the club face. At the ball flights, we can see the last 4 or 5 shots have been a lot straighter. But in terms of the swing, the main issue we talked about in the swing, backswing-wise for both of these shots, pretty much identical, okay? Top of the backswing there, good. Now as you bring the golf club down, this one on the left, we can see a definite keep the head down sort of mentality. The head now is not even moving at all. Your shoulders now almost moving independently of your neck then, sort of twisting through, very sort of tucked up. Looks a bit unorthodox and a bit awkward and a lot of stress on the body there. The shoulders are fully rotated almost 90 degrees and that right foot knee is just all hanging back. Your spine now is crunched up. Where if we watch this one here, at impact, look where your eyes are actually pointing. They're actually looking over here somewhere. You're not looking at the ball, but you're still maintaining your point. You're not lifting your head any higher. You're just rotating everything. Looks a lot smoother this way through the golf ball. Lovely strike as we can see. And your arms now just fold up a lot fuller over that left shoulder. Whereas that one just looks a bit stuck. Well, I think if we look at that and that, not really much difference. Your shoulders have still gone beyond the 90 degree, which we'd expect. You've got about 70 mile an hour club head speed. We're going to get that twisting through. They're not going to stop on a dime. They can't. There's so much momentum. But if we look at that there and that there, that's to me the biggest difference in terms of your hip movement. Your shoulders have gone through 90 degrees plus. Your hips there have sort of kept going. The knees are together. And that right, and that right foot, and that right foot now is up on its toe. Whereas this one here, the right foot's bare. There's a lot of stress on that inside of that right knee there, and the hips sort of hanging back. That's barely come through at all. So physically, it's going to put a lot of stress on your body. And like I said, keeping your head down when you make a good contact, where did it go? And that's staying down so long. I mean, you think this one here now, if I clear all these circles here now, you think at impact there now, your head's beyond almost where it was there. You're just following the club, you're twisting through. Everything now can swing through a lot more fluidly together. As you said, fluid seems slow, seems a better swing, whereas this one now, that head just looks like almost coming off the shoulders. The shoulders are twisting and the head just sort of hanging back. Not a smoother transition. So better setup with that grip. Just twist that smidgen over to the sort of left there as you're looking down to get a bit more on your fingers. And then swing was, as I said there, Matt, just keep the body twisting through. Don't keep your head down. You reach the ground now because your posture's good enough. You can hit the ground and get the golf ball up in the air. Twist through, finish in that fuller position up on that left side. We're looking at that right foot up on its toe. And the body now all the way down to that left-hand side there, all the weight on that front foot. That's a much better swing for me. So that makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Perfect. We're good to hit a couple more in for us, buddy.
Okay.